Is your thinking getting in the way of your living? I remember a number of years ago, I came home after work. I was out till like 11 o'clock at night, and my wife was up waiting for me. That's not normally good news. But she was very gentle with me, but she looked me in the eye and said, "Jonathan, if you're not prepared to know the two boys sleeping down that hallway, just keep going in the way you're going." Man, that just cut right through me. And I needed it because I had a pattern of thinking. I had an addiction to a way of thinking that I found my validation in work. And here's the problem with all addictions to thinking, and you have one too, is often some of our thinking lends to our greatest successes. I was succeeding at work, but I was losing what was most important to me, relationships with my family and friends. See, sometimes we need truth to kind of cut across the bow of our lives to really get down to our patterns of thought. We don't often think about what we're thinking about, but we need to pause because our thinking is shaping our living. And before we know it, we get to points in our life where we now live with regret. See, when we're on the other side of a hard conversation, another broken relationship, or maybe even another failed moment at work, those are the moments to pause and think about what we're thinking about. Because there's where the patterns of thought that lead to destructive behavior, they're forged, they're revealed in those moments. So how do you discover them? Well, in a word, humility. New Testament theologian N.T. Wright said this: "God has hidden wholeness and holiness in places where only the humble can find it." Whether it's going to Jesus, which I would recommend to you, or to a trusted counselor, letting them in on the problem, letting them in on the outcome, so you can kind of do a little CSI work to find out what was the pattern of thought that landed me here. See, humility is a big thing. I know that when Shelley confronted me all those years ago, change was able to happen only because the truth was delivered in love to me, but also it revealed a pattern of thinking that I wasn't even thinking about. That's led to, sure, I work hard, but I have limits and I have boundaries now that keep my relationships healthy. If you want to change your thought, it requires humility, recognizing that maybe we don't have the corner on right thinking, and humbly saying, my thinking needs to change.